Shalom, everyone. It's Radical Rabbi. You know, a few days ago, Pastor George C. did a little video and had a t-shirt that said abortion is mean. I disagree. Abortion's not mean. Abortion is murder. A couple of people posted saying wasn't murder. They weren't humans. Well, you know what? In Jeremiah 1:5, God formed us and he said he knew us. In Jeremiah 1:5, he says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee." To me, that says personhood. Okay? What is murder? King James Version of the Bible in Exodus 16:20 says, "Thou shalt not kill." In the complete Jewish Bible, it says, "Do not murder." In the Hebrew, in Shemot 16:20, which is Hebrew for Exodus, it says, "Lo tziksak." Literally, that means "not you will murder." Absolute literal translation. Not you will murder. In other words, do not murder. In Matthew 5:21, in King James, it says, "And ye have heard it that it was said by them of old time that thou shalt not kill, and whatsoever shall kill shall be in danger of judgment." Well, if you look at the Greek, it says very plainly. It says the Greek is ou phonio or phonio, which means do not be a murderer. Okay, and it's from the root phoniosi, which means murderer. Okay, nowhere in the original language does it say don't kill. It says do not murder. I'm sorry, abortion is murder. Okay, period. Pure and simple. You are taking the life of a human being, a living, breathing being. It thinks, it feels. As it develops, it becomes aware of its surroundings. It's not, as one person here on YouTube put it, a cluster of cells. In the first day or so, it may be a cluster of cells, but once it begins to form, it is a human being. It is a child of the Most High God, Adonai, Hashem, God, Yahweh, the Most High God. He made us. He started with dirt, and he made us. We're not from some kind of primordial ooze. We're not some kind of accidental blending of chemicals and toxic waste and garbage left over from some big bang. We are an on purpose intended creation of the Most High God. If that is not good enough for you, if these videos, if this message offends you, then you know what? Don't watch. Don't watch. It's plain and simple. You take the life of one human being, you deserve to lose yours. Now, I've got a question for you, so-called pro-choice people. You say it's not a human being and that we're a cluster of cells. What would you do if a law was passed that said clusters of cells, no matter what shape they take, can be terminated at will? And one day they show up at your door and they say, "You're next." And they take you out and they terminate you because you're just a cluster of cells. How would you like to have somebody come into your house, drag you out into the street, and terminate you? In today's world, you'd call that genocide. It happens in Darfur. It happens in India. It happens in Israel, in in Africa, in Saudi Arabia, Lebanon. It happens in Georgia, because in those countries, if you're of the wrong sect, you're not a human. You don't have person rights. So they come into your home, they drag you out, and they terminate your being because you're not a human. Now, all you self-righteous pro-choice people that want to, or pro-choice people that want to have the choice to abort that fetus, that living being inside of you. If you were living in India and they came into your home and they said, "You're terminated. You're the wrong caste or the wrong type," you'd be raising a bloody fit. You know what? We've in the United States since the beginning of the Iraqi conflict, almost 8 million babies have been aborted just in the United States. That is more deaths to murder than happened in World Wars 1, 2, Vietnam, and everything in the middle, and the Civil War. Million murders. If you were in India and they came and tried to drag you out, oh, that would be such a travesty. We sure raise Cain whenever it offends when it starts to infringe on our own being and our own life. You folks need to think about it. You need to decide what you're going to do. You need to decide whether you're a cluster of cells and worthy of living, or maybe, just maybe, you might want to talk to one of us. Because you know what? We have the answer. We have the good news. We have the truth that will, if you'll listen long enough and shut up long enough, you might survive to live. Baruch Hashem.